Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Wrath of the Lich King and our human Paladin playthrough. Let's take a little walk here while we talk. We are heading over here to help the Black Dragonblight even. That's what we're going to start off working on today. You might ask, where are we? How did we get here? Well, the answer to that is quite lengthy, but I can try to summarize. As a lot of you guys know, I moved to a new microphone setup very recently, which led to me having to change basically all of my processes for making, editing, and publishing a video. I've had to use different tools for both recording and for publishing software. In the last weeks, I've tried like 3 different video editors and 3 different pieces of recording software that were not what I used originally. And yeah, after all the testing and adjustments, and ultimately, I was using OBS, and I was having some pretty severe issues with it. It was basically eating videos. And the reason I was using OBS was because it allowed me more control of the new microphone setup, which is going through a 2-channel audio gate. And basically, without some adjustments, what happens is, some of you guys might have noticed it in the Night Elf video, episode 5, how my voice only came into the left ear. Well, that's because it's a 2-channel setup, and there's nothing coming in the other channel. My voice is in the one ear, and if it's set to stereo, you'll only hear me in the one ear. So that requires you to do something in your recording software to either change that audio input to mono, or you could change it to mono when you go to publish the file. OBS allowed me the control I needed to change the microphone to mono so you'd hear it in both ears, while allowing the in-game sound to remain stereo and actually be dynamic from the right ear to the left ear. Ultimately, after all my testing, all the sound tests, I couldn't make it work, basically. I was not ever happy with how I sounded. I was not happy with the software and how I was losing videos, just losing hours and hours of content. Because of just problems I was having, because I'm not used to the software. I don't know its quirks and issues. And because of that, it was costing me time, it was costing me videos, and ultimately, it affected how I felt. Every time I got on to play and record, I had this anxiety about OBS eating a video, or about my audio settings just being really, really horrible for that episode. And I was like, so every time I went to play, it was like this huge anxiety attack, and it started to affect how I play the game. It started to affect how I feel while I play the game, the things that I say and talk about, and I have been really negatively impacted by all the stress of trying to get the new audio setup to be what I want it to be. So some of you guys may be able to hear the difference. I'm back on my Blue Yeti mic today, and yeah, I'm staying on my Blue Yeti mic. It's a USB mic, and I don't have to do all the foolery with the audio settings. I can go back to using NVIDIA Shadowplay to record, knowing that I'm never going to lose a video, no matter how long I record for. Never lost a video with NVIDIA Shadowplay. The only time I've lost a video is when my computer blue screened. And I think once during a power outage, and that was it. So yeah, I'm back on the Blue Yeti mic. I hope the settings sound pretty good. In my opinion, they sound a lot better than they ever got to sound on the Shure mic. So yeah, that's where we're at. I feel better, back in my comfortable setup that I know works, and I hope things can be better for you guys as well. Obsidian Dragon Shrine. I'm trying to decide at which I'm more surprised, that you actually came to the aid of the Black Dragon, or that you're still in one piece after speaking with Nellis. Her words drip venom, but I suppose Wormrest can keep even our kind in check sometimes. Or perhaps it's just the armies of the Red Dragonblight that are massed around her. Let's see. No one to save you. We will spare no one. Outside, lowly necrolites and their skeletal servants shame my land with their presence. Slaughter them all. He's direct and to the point, and I like that. No place to run. They're drawing power from the bones of my dead brothers. I have no love for the cult, but I'm baffled by their audacity. There will be no mercy shown for them. Not that I would ever have any anyway. Ensure that they have no place to flee when the slaughter starts. Place a destructive ward at the end of the path leading out of the shrine, where the road starts to give way to snow. Defend it until it's fully charged. Okay, we can do that. Alright, let's take a check here. Buffs are up. We could use some elixirs. Let's plan to pop those after this fight. Let's go with armor. And we'll go with strength. Might as well pop a spirit scroll for no good reason except to get it out of our inventory. Might as well start this quest here. Check out what that's about later. Might as well start this quest here. Oh man, Robert has been letting every item go into his inventory that starts a quest, and he's not starting the quest, guys. Yeah, like I said, I've been incredibly stressed out and distracted. And it feels really good to be back with my original audio setup, my original microphone, back recording with NVIDIA Shadowplay. And just like knowing that the video is going to come out and it's going to be a full file. And I'm not going to lose any time off of it. Knowing that the audio is going to not be absolute hot garbage is just a big relief. I feel really good about it. Hoping this can help us get back on track. The only thing I might turn up a little bit is maybe some of the actual combat sounds. Just a little bit. I feel like they could be a little bit louder and that would be okay. What else am I going to find in here? What else? I guess I'm going to find a dead end. Or, wait, no, that looks like a pretty dead end to me. It's a really cool area. Looks like we do have some respawns. He cries out for us to show mercy at the last minute. Like, yeah, it's a little too late for that, buddy. So could we go up here? Let's go up here and look around. This seems like a good idea. I don't think I can go up that, but perhaps we can get up there in a circular flat fashion and go roundabout and maybe drop down and coming back out that way. I guess we'll see. It looks like we can go this way. The question is, do we need to? Because there are different enemies back here, but we don't have a quest for any of these enemies yet. So maybe we focus on the cultist out here. And we just kind of see, maybe he'll send us in deeper. And maybe he won't, but... As much as I want to explore, I don't want to go into an area that we're going to be sent into anyway. It's like a minute later. So maybe we do need to head out of here. Maybe that is the plan. Wondering if we're going to get any bigger waves, or if we're just going to get one at a time. Here we go, here's a big wave. Yeah, because all the bodies around indicate that we're going to get quite a few of these guys. They're all rather weak, though. They weren't very strong. Destructive Ward is fully charged, so I'm assuming that means we are completed for that objective. Yes, we are. And we have all the kill quests done as well, because they ran to us to their own demise. It was quite easy. Alright, let's head back in, get these turned in, and see what's up next. Overall, a pretty cool little area. I don't remember doing anything like this back in original Wrath on the Horde or any faction. Don't remember it at all. It's quite possible that I did not do these quests, because I don't think we need to do every quest to hit 80. I think we're going to have like a whole zone or two left over that we don't necessarily have to quest in. Did they beg for their miserable lives? Yeah, a lot of them did, actually, now that you mention it. Excellent. When they begin to flee in fear, the wards shall be there to wish them a fond farewell. The Cult of the Dam has not come just to extract power from the dead dragons. I suspect I know what they are up to, but I need you to prove me correct. I will grant you the guise of this dead necrolite. Proceed back to the back of the cave and confirm their intentions for being in this sacred place. I will watch through your eyes. Be cautious, any damage done to you is likely to break the magic illusion. Okay, so that's why we're going back deeper into the cave, so that makes sense. We need to come back this way, right? And head this way. It's exactly what I look like in real life. Just like that. Well, put some glasses on there and a beard, and you'll be close. Oh yeah, so we can't go up this way. We do have to loop all the way around. I wonder if there's going to be enemies that can see through the disguise that are going to be aggressive to us, no matter what, that we have to avoid. Keep our eyes open for anything red. Everything seems pretty chill so far. I'm gonna avoid that combat. Yeah, nothing really seems like it wants to aggro us. I haven't seen anything aggressive or scouting or anything. This reminds me of Ragefire Chasm. Uncover the Magmar Chamber. Okay. So what exactly is happening here? Rohnin the Decaying and Magma Worm, because I can read. You are a black worm no longer. Go and serve the Scourge. So he's turning them into undead magma worms, right? Do we kill him now, or do we report back? It looks like we report back. Maybe we could take that shortcut drop down. It would probably be this way, I guess. We are the Black Dragonflight. We have rained destruction on the lands of Azeroth for thousands of years. The decrepit cult of the damned worships death, and we shall be glad to oblige. Culling the damned. The cave beyond was swarming with cult atrocities. There is only one way to deal with such creatures. You know what to do. Yeah, it was just one-liners, basically. I sensed a large accumulation of magic in the runes that we witnessed when you were scouting the cave. I will not have you toy with extracting the magic. Often the most straightforward solution is the most effective one. Destroy the runes, stamp them out, and ensure that the cult will not have access to whatever power they're accumulating there. Okay, so now we're just going in as a hostile. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight our way back. Which is good. Alright, so we're going to stamp out the runes, which means click on them in this case. There we go, we did a little stamping animation, pretty cool. I feel like that druid probably just cleared this whole place out of enemies. Oh, and maybe our Blood Elf Paladin friend here too also had a hand in it. Ezekiel, I'm on to you. Killing everybody. Yeah, we're not getting over there that way. We still don't need Rohnin, so maybe I should leave him alone. Yeah, somebody else might need him, or maybe we'll need to come back for him at some point. Alright, so we need 2 more Necromancers, 4 Constructs, and 4 Geists. It's slim pickings right now, but I have a feeling everything's about to respawn pretty soon. To this day, I still get a kick out of the big crits that we get on our taunt. It's been so cool on the Paladin since like early levels to be able to deal damage with our taunt and have it like get those big crits for no good reason. It's just a taunt. It just happens to be incredibly good. That's it for Necromancers. I'm gonna try to leave this guy, just in case somebody else needs him. I would like to get back up here, though. Yeah, we did pull him. We ended up pulling him. Choices, choices. Which way do we go? This way was looking good till like a split second ago when it started to look completely taken. Looked good for a minute, yeah. It's evening time for me. I spent the large part of the workday first, you know, doing more stressful troubleshooting, trying to get my old audio setup to work. And then, you know, ultimately deciding to go back to the Yeti mic and having to spend time to get that set back up. But that time was all worth it. It was all worth it to get it back onto the Yeti mic. Trying to go to the other microphone definitely did not yield fruit. I should not stand in the fire. That's very bad. Let's get a heal in. I think we have spoilers going on in the background there. From somebody progressing the quest with that guy. Well, we're getting closer. We just need one more construct, and we're good to get out of here. And I see a couple. Let's see if we can make it over to them. Eventually, I will notice the fire, and I will get out of it, yep. Alright, let's take the shortcut back and get this turned in. I have a feeling we're going to make at least one more journey back here. Invalid target. Oh, that's so weird. I had an invalid target bug once before. I don't remember what I had to do to clear it. It wasn't as simple as logging out and logging back in. Huh. Maybe that's not what's going on. Because that guy didn't aggro us, so maybe that mob was just bugged out. Okay, hearing their screams, watching the last life fade from their wretched bodies, it's invigorating, is it not? That's not the word I would use, no, but okay, we'll play along. Oh, he had to go into some roleplay for somebody else. With the cult's ranks thinned and some of their power stripped, it's time to strike at the source of the corruption. Rohnin the Decaying is resurrecting black dragons as magma worms in the back of the cave. Go to the summoning chamber and cleanse the remaining bones in the only way that will ensure that they will never be toyed with again, with flame. Burning the bones will surely gain Rohnin's attention. See to it that he is destroyed as well. Yes, see, one more trip here. Yeah, see, there we go, we're fine. We're not bugged, the mob was bugged, and that's absolutely fine. The only thing I don't like about the cave is that I'm kind of missing the music out there in Dragonblight. It's really good music. This music is okay, it's kind of ominous and brooding. It's not bad. It just is setting a proper tone for the contents of the cave. Alright, looks like we have a clear shot at taking Rohnin here. Let's go in on him. He's doing a little bubble right now. We probably have to, maybe we have to cleanse the area first. Yeah, it's got to get his attention, he said, so we're not going to be able to just walk up and attack him. He wanted us to... Target needs to be in front of you. Okay, so maybe like this? Oh, okay, we just need to throw it into the actual magma. Now he's going to be ticked off. What have you done? So many ancient worms wasted. What magic could do this? Foolish errand girl, you will die for interrupting my work. I doubt it. Here's an interrupt for you. This is not the end. Death only strengthens. That would only be cool if he then came back as an elite that kicked the crap out of us, but he hasn't done it yet. Maybe we will see him again. Rohnin the Decaying. We'll try to remember his name. I'm bad at memory, but I'll try to remember his name. This looks like a trap, but we'll try it. Oh, okay. It's fine. I keep forgetting that I cannot give people greater blessings unless they are in my party. Eventually I'm gonna have to enable the side action bars. I should probably just do it and be done with it. It's not too ugly. It's not too ugly. What I need to do... Oh, you know what? I don't need to do that. One of you guys gave me a pretty good tip. And it's something that I've been told to do before. We could just we could set up this. Yeah, we could do that. I'm just sick of not being able to like quickly give people blessings. There we go. Okay, that'll make life a little bit easier. Look at that, we could be useful. The bones of my brood have been spared this filth. You have served me well, and as such, you shall be awarded appropriately. It's a green item, man. Come on. Yeah, nothing we really want. We'll take the pants to sell them. You can leave now, human. Go tell Nellis she missed out on a good slaughter. I'm sure she'll probably be pretty upset, actually. She seemed like she might enjoy a good slaughter. And I guess we're actually headed back, so let's come outside. We have a couple of side quests that we picked up on the way over here. You know, you guys won't ever see that part of my journey because of all the issues that I've been having with OBS and it just eating recordings. It had a bug where like it gets caught on stopping recording. It's like a thing that happens, but I couldn't figure out why it was happening. It never spiked CPU usage. Like it never. Yeah, I don't know. Very happy to be back with NVIDIA Shadowplay. It's like a crushing weight lifted off my shoulders, knowing that when I end the recording, the file is actually going to be there. I'm going to have a video. It's a big relief. As you can tell, because I've talked about it for like 20 minutes cumulatively in the video. Yeah. What do we want to do first? Let's come over here. Waste... Taskmasters and diggers, and we need to get composite ore. That looks like a dead jump. Yeah, let's go around the giant rift. And yeah, since we're back on the original audio setup, if anything does need to be adjusted, please let me know. If the music isn't loud enough or I'm too loud, let me know. We can easily dial it in now. It's going to be so much easier to make adjustments. Because now, like, all I really have to do is adjust the in-game sound, so it's gonna be so much simpler. Yeah, guys, just let me know if anything needs to be changed. No sweat. We can do it now easily. It doesn't require tweaks in my recording software, on the microphone itself, on the audio gate, and in the publishing software. We can just adjust the game volume. It's gonna be really, really good. So let me know if anything needs to be tweaked. That was the Taskmaster. He's down. So now we just need to get some ore and kill the diggers. We could probably go ahead and round some of these guys up. I don't see why not. Maybe do something like this. Maybe a little overzealous, Robert. You might have got a little carried away, man. You might have, yeah. What'd you do, man? It was fun. Yeah, I have a bad habit. I blew wings, and I should have saved that for lay on hands, which is what we really needed. Or I could have maybe used divine protection. Would have been better than avenging wrath. Like, yes, dealing more damage is good. I thought also maybe our Art of War heals would heal for more, so, you know, I had some self-preservation worked into the thought, but really, it was like a bing bing woohoo big numbers moment, and it got me killed, so, yeah, I deserve this spirit run. Interestingly, I heard they were making changes to how death works in Dragonblight. I guess you can res at a spirit healer now, and you only get res sickness for 1 minute, but it does more durability damage to the armor, so you have a higher repair cost. And that's pretty cool. It's cool, like, just to be able to res the spirit healer and just not have to suffer the 10-minute penalty. You'll probably use spirit healers more, but honestly, we're kind of so inclined to, just by habit, not use the spirit healer, that I wonder if they will actually, like, increase their usage. Because usually you want to get back to your body and, you know, keep going, but I've had the thought sometimes, like, man, yeah, I wish I didn't have to have the 10 minutes. I can just pop up here and be back in town or whatever. Alright, we'll approach a little bit more carefully. We could also use some mana, so let's do that. Pop one of our potions there. We seem to be refilling them pretty consistently, the potions. We could probably open a couple more of our little care packages. Didn't have any in there, but we could also always buy some on the auction house, I'm sure. Might not be a bad idea if we do run out. We should also start collecting some of these crates. I was kind of hoping the crates would have a faster respawn rate than the enemies. That doesn't seem to be the case. Can we get these anywhere else? Yeah, we can. We can go to a couple of different places to get them. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to respawn super... Oh, Robert, they are respawning super fast. Maybe you should relax for a minute. We could just clear these guys out again. We could go ahead and drink. That's allowed, right? We're allowed to drink. We have mana. We use mana. We can drink. It's fine. Doesn't look like many crates are coming up. This one over here is back up. Let's try to fight our way to this. Let's come check over here and see if we can just grab a couple pretty easily, or if they are going to be farmed out. I see one right here. It's a good start. And there we go, there's 8 out of 8. We can turn these in up to the north, so let's go do that. We also have another quest up here to get ice shard clusters. Let's get a move on though, we don't need to stay here any longer. I would like to get the map reveal for this. There's Galakron's body. That should do it, there we go. Okay, now we can get out of here.
What's up? Hurry back! Time is money, friend. Have a good one.
Okay, now let's head up to the north and work on the ice shard clusters. And then I think we'll be done up here. Could be time to Hearthback. Did he really have a follow-up? I didn't see him have a follow-up. Stiff negotiations. I don't see somebody with this. Maybe Questy is bugged? Or maybe we have not, maybe we haven't done a prerequisite or something. Not really sure what that's about. Locate Zort in the center of Crystal Vice, northeast of Novel Rust Post. Okay, I mean, we could go check out that area. So it's the elementals that are going to be dropping the items that we need. Here we go. Would help if I'm on the right action bar. Usually that helps. Ooh, they have a nasty slow they put on us. I kind of have an interest in going all the way up here, if we can. Korkron Vanguard. Sounds ominous. It's a nice view. Next on the list is a new keyboard. Maybe that won't cause us untold problems. Alright, that is 4 out of 4. Let's go get this one turned in. Let's see, she wants us to collect 12 thin animal hides from the Jormungandr tunnelers or the Dragonbone condors near Nozzle Thrust Post. Alright, we can do that. I'm assuming, yeah, it's really, really close by. Most quests have been, like, really close by to where we pick them up. Well, that was a bunch that respawned all at once there. That was fun to watch. I think we watched like 3 of them spawn in simultaneously. But yeah, that's all we need. That's 12 out of 12. Let's go get it turned in. And then on to the next.
What's up?
Now she wants us to search the dragon bones east of the post for 12 splintered bone chunks. Something that doesn't melt. This guy is here now. I didn't see him before. Hard to swallow. Those troops are sure to be needing a hefty supply of food in their bellies. Okay. Battle a hulking Jormgar until it opens its mouth and throw a potent explosive charge into its throat. After it explodes, collect 6 slabs of seared Jormungandr meat. Well, that sounds fun. There's a lot more side questing out here than I thought there was going to be initially. It's good. Alright, let's head over here. Maybe we can work on the hulking Jormungandr. So they start off as elites. We're going to engage. When they open their mouth, we're gonna throw this in. Need to be able to see their mouth though. Okay, there we go. That worked. That worked pretty well, actually. We didn't even die, so good stuff. And the side effect of all the side questing we've been doing is that our inventory is, in fact, completely full. Oh dear. Oh dear. What have I done? And now we just need these splintered bone chunks. Alright, that is 12 out of 12. Let's get this one turned in. And then I guess we'll see what they have for us next. I was thinking we'd be able to head back to Wormrest Temple pretty soon and get everything turned in there and see what else the dragon aspects wish of us. And it kind of feels like pretty soon we're going to be moving on into Winterguard Keep and finishing what looks like maybe the last act of the zone. Pretty exciting to think about having another zone under our belt here pretty soon. And I think we're going to go into, well, we can go into Zuldrak or we can go into Grizzly Hills. I don't really know which. We'll have to look at the level of the quest. Alright, he's done with us.
Welcome, friend.
And she's going to give us some loot here. Crit strike rating and on-use attack power. Seems like it might be pretty good. Let's grab it.
Pleasure doing business with ya.
And she's done with us. A few more quests did open up.
Time is money, friend.
Use the shredder control device to call a shredder once you reach the harpy nesting grounds. Gather 50 bundles of lumber from the trees in the area.
Hurry back.
Okay.
What's up?
And harp on this. Kill the mistress of the cold wind and 15 cold wind harpies in the mountains northwest of Nozzle Rust Post.
Be good.
We can definitely do that stuff. I do want to get back, and I want to turn stuff in and back at Wormrest Temple. This is going to take us to Mokiki Harbor, and we're going to jump a flight really quick. Could I set my Hearthstone at Wormrest? I feel like I should be able to, but I'm not 100% sure.
Hey, how you doing? Keep it real.
Yeah, there is an innkeeper. It says Demistraz Innkeeper, so we can set the Hearthstone here if we want to. Probably not as useful now that we're going to be finishing it up pretty soon. Probably could have set it there a long time ago. Would have been super smart. And yeah, we're also closing in on level 75, which is exciting because it's the halfway point. It's not really the halfway point, because the amount of experience you need per level increases as you go higher into the levels. So as far as like raw experience needed, I don't think it's the midway point, but it's the midway point numerically. So we can feel good about that. I'm not sure, but let's take us to the top.
Farewell.
I don't know if we have something in the middle that needs to be turned in as well, perhaps. It looks like we might.
Hello. Safe travels.
Okay. I guess she had some dialogue there that we might have just accidentally skipped.
Can I assist you?
Hello, human. I sense the presence of my ruby brooch. Hand it here. Delia was taken by the Scourge. This is a sad day for all of us. I will look to finding a new keeper once the shrine is retaken. Thank you for your efforts. The Ruby Dragon Shrine is a sacred place to us, and the sacrifices your kind have made will not be easily forgotten. It is good to know there are still heroes such as you. I will call upon you one day. Until that day comes, may your adventures be fruitful.
Good luck, friend.
And we do have a quest at the bottom. Not at the bottom, but at the middle. We do take the scenic route to get to the middle, don't we? Maybe lower? We need to go down more. I guess there's something on the first floor that we need to turn in. I didn't realize that we had a quest giver down there, but let's take the short way down. Ah, yes. There we
What
go.
brings you here?
Yes, human? It is indeed strange for any magnetar to carry an item like this, and very concerning. I'm glad that you have shown this to me. Such a strange seal to see among the magnetar. It suggests an unusual amount of organization. Magnetar rarely put aside their aggressive natures to cooperate with each other. I suspect they have their eyes set on raiding a large settlement. I very much doubt that this horn is unique. I need you to prove me wrong. In the canyon northwest of Azure Dragonshine, you will find Bone Sunder. Go challenge him and bring me back any evidence that you might find to confirm my concerns. Okay, good stuff. Here's the innkeeper. We're gonna bind our hearthstone. I'll sell our inventory, and then we will strike back out. But guys, I am gonna take a break here for today. It's been really great. It's felt really great being back on the original audio setup, and knowing that my video is gonna actually compile when I press the end button here in a second is really good. And yeah, I feel a lot better. So thank you guys for being here for it, and for sticking it out even when times are rough. I really do appreciate that. It does mean the world to me. So take care of yourselves out there, and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.